Good gaming, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Nider, and today we're gonna watch some new play cEDH. Oh my god, sorry, I'm gonna die. Um, in today's game, third game from the Win a Collector case, the Scruffy Octopus. In turn order, we're gonna have Atraxa, Winota, BlueFarm, and Kinnan. Quick, thanks the Scruffy Octopus, lapieuvrebarbu.com, for holding such a tournament. Winning a Bloomborough case is a collector booster case is quite something. They will be doing that at each release, I believe, hoping that we are boosting up and up the cEDH community. Deck. So we're gonna have Atraxa, technically a food chain deck. She's gonna try to exile Eternal Scourge or Mistle Griffin to be able to cast it from exile, sack it to food chain, recast it, and she's always adding an extra mana. I'm pretty sure that they are using other combo. She is in the color of a Torkoal. I'm not saying that she will not use it, but it could be that she is doing it. Winota will try to attack. Well, she will get some warriors in play. She will try to attack, and I don't know what's her other ability. I don't remember. My apologies. So I know that whenever she attacks, she creates a warrior token for every other warrior. So you plan on using that to leverage multiple creatures to kill people. Blue farm, Sol green, good stuff like playing with power, play to win would say. Um, the boat Torkoal line and the breach line are their win cons. Well, it's pretty much the two standard cEDH line and pretty much the most consistent two commander that gives card advantage. It is what it is. Actually, super quick, super efficient deck. Kinnan is a little boy that will make extra mana on all his rock and on his any artifact or mana dork. So he will be able to create a mana advantage without necessarily getting extra cards. Once he gets 7 mana, if I remember correctly, he will be able to check his top 5, put a non-human on the board, and the rest under his library. That is how he cheats in some Staxy creature or backbreaking. Allbreaker Horror is one of them where he can do some shenanigans and go infinite after that. And we will go into the game. So like I was saying, this is game 3. At that point, I believe we already had a bunch of Nadu wins. So we knew that Nadu would be going to the top 4. Atraxa, good start. Fetch into Solving into Felwar Stone. Winota is... It's kind of a... not necessarily turbo deck, but she's super... she's playing... Well, white is the creature stacks. So Goblin Rabble Master will be able to create a token every combat step. Winota. Nope, Winota doesn't have any extra. Whenever non-human creatures attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. Oh, I was actually mixing her with Najila. So Winota, when she attacks, check out your top 6, and you may put a human creature card from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. It will be indestructible, so it's pointless to try to block or kill the creature. So she'll be dropping crazy creature. So we had BlueFarm, my apologies, BlueFarm dropping an Esper Sentinel. Kinnan player dropping a Chromux, playing Kinnan and tapping, play Mana Crypt and Mana Vault. I need to change the card. Atraxa playing Hallowed Fountain tapped. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 mana. It could be that he had nothing in end to play. Just surprised. That may be a desert. Try to drop a Dockside. We'll drop a Vamp Tutor, trying to make him draw. So I should have stretched the Dockside. So answering to the draw, drops an Archivist of Fogma with the one floating. Dockside will ETB for 6. Use 4 to cast Winota. So I am presuming that he drew that Force of Will. Or we could have actually baited the Winota. So if you can, and it was clear that it would be going for the Winota with the Dockside, I don't answer to the Dockside, but I will answer to the Winota to make her cost 6 is not a bad plan. Thankfully, it did take the bait and cast Winota. I fear it's going to be a slow game for our BlueFarm and Atraxa player. Weird, because it got... Keep forgetting that we're only turn 2. Sure, Kinnan has 7 mana, which is quite something. But we're still only turn 2. Drops the City of Brass. For 9, Art casting a Void Winnower. Damn, that is something. So swing into the BlueFarm because technically it could be playing Anna's. But God, that Void Winnower, it is something. Who cast a Void Winnower anyway? Kinnan. Turn 3 of the Atraxa player. Goes and tries to cast Rhystic Study. Will pay for the Esper. Passes to Winota. My apologies, they're doing voices instead of saying Void Winnower, they say Void Winnower. Winota played Esper Sentinel. Dropped a Magus of the Moon. That is a lot of mountains everywhere. Even for... No, he has Plane, so it's not that bad. Pays for the Rhystic. So he pays for the Esper, doesn't pay for the Rhystic. You will Enlighten Tutor. Put a Mystic Remora on top. Keep saying we're hitting the Anas player, even though the BlueFarm does not have Anas. Well, he's saying he doesn't have it. So you are allowed to lie if in cEDH. Well, in any format, you're allowed to lie. You will get a reputation of being a liar, and this will stick with you forever. Okay? So what I would suggest is, if you plan on lying, don't say anything, or say, I do not want to answer that question. And if you lie, people will say at the start of the game, they will say to the table, watch out, that guy is a liar. Just like I can say, if this guy doesn't say, I swear I'm not gonna do this, he will do it. Finally, of Devastation for 2. 6. Sorry, 6. Doesn't pay for, so trigger, doesn't pay for anyone. He will go fetch Archivist of Ogma trigger. He will go fetch a Consecrated Sphinx. So Consfix is whenever an opponent draw, you draw 2. Goes to combat attacking Atraxa with Kinnan. Deadliest Kinnan ever. So will exile Solitude onto Consecrated Sphinx, making sure that nobody draws, that he doesn't draw. Kinnan with Consecrated Sphinx is kind of abusive. It's funny when there's 2 Consecrated Sphinx on the board because they just draw their decks, and the question is who's going to be able to close the game. He's saying, the Atraxa player keeps saying that everything's not fun, although it's not that bad either. So he's going to try to split the damage. BlueFarm will chump block most probably the Rabble Master to not eat the extra 7 damage. Winota will Skyclave Apparition on the Ristic. He exile until the Skyclave goes away. Being at that table, I would look and I would say, boy, is Winota way ahead. But the Void Winnower is also super annoying. Although Void Winnower doesn't stop you from attacking, it stops you from blocking. Well, it's casting and blocking with even CMCs, I believe. This would actually super kill Magda. Atraxa, just biding their time, hoping something will happen. We need to remember that the Magus of the Moon is extremely annoying for everybody else but Winota. But it's funny because he has 6 mana and he has nothing to do with his mana. Nearly no cards in hand, but he's not casting her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Losing to Mana Crypt. He took more damage because he didn't take the damage from the creature that attacked him. Two green, 1 red. Tries to channel, finally, Deflecting Swat. So he's going to pay for 3 Deflecting Swat. So this is why he wasn't casting Winota. He's, instead of giving him, finally gives him the polluted delta, which is a mountain. Void Winnower attacking Winota. Winota blocking with the Skyclave. Ristic coming back. Oh no, it's a spirit. Oh god, when Skyclave leaves the battlefield, it gives you a spirit of the CMC. Atraxa does nothing again, pitches the invasion of Ikoria because she doesn't have any green. Because everything, oh, well, he does. But what would have been the plan? So swings with the Rabble Master for 8. All goblins swinging at Kinnan. Was about to full sand to Atraxa, but Atraxa has a 3/3. Beep 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 beep. Sorry. So BlueFarm is dead. So 18, 21, 20, 17 because of the mana vault. Void Winnower and Magus of the Moon still on the board, which is actually disgusting. Bridgeworks Battle. So this is a sorcery that will allow him to give +2/+2 and attack, make something fight something else. So he is trying to get rid of Magus of the Moon, which is, I'm not sure if it is a super good idea. Sure, yeah, so Void Winnower bashes the Magus heads in. But now we've got lands, color. So what is the plan for the Kinnan player? Plays a wonderful proxy of Polywog Prodigy. Tries to pass to Atraxa. Chain of Vapor, the Winnower. So, actually, so he did unlock Atraxa. Winnower is out. Magus is out. Ask if he copies the Chain of Vapor. So he's actually having a chat. Do we sacrifice or not? He copies the Chain of Vapor to send it back to his end because sends Felwarstone. Felwarstone is not mana positive. You pay 2, you make 1, so you lose 1 mana. If he sends back Soul Ring, you pay 1, you get 2, so it is mana positive. Of course, you lose 1 because you have to cast it, but it doesn't slow you down. We'll start with the Wishclaw. Esper triggers. The thing is, I'm not sure that Winota has a bunch of stuff to stop that. Well, maybe a silence. Silence will be a good thing. I'm not sure if Winota runs silences spell though. Wishclaw enters. Will pay 1 to activate Wishclaw. Let me go learn. We'll go and search. Okay, so Winota was a comedian special. Maybe not using him forever, but I understand that it was one of his main deck. Goes and casts Food Chain. At this point, Moxopole, Mana Crypt. If he has one of the... Sorry, he says Eternal Witness. It's not Eternal Witness, it's Eternal Scourge. So, like I was saying, so you can exile... He can exile Eternal Witness, Eternal Scourge to Food Chain to create 4 of any color. Then he casts recast Eternal Scourge for 3, then re-exile Scourge to Food Chain for 4. Then he gets infinite mana. Then he can go do that, gets infinite of every color, cast Atraxa, sack Atraxa to Food Chain. He can go then pretty much recast Atraxa until he gets all of his deck in his end. The question, and it is one of the thing that I did not think of grabbing, is how does it kill? But I'd be pretty sure he will just cast a bunch of creatures that he has in his desk, like cast Finally of Devastation for infinite, and actually just smash everybody's face in with a crazy attacking board. Maybe Winota. No, Finally of Devastation give trample, if I remember correctly. Oops, Finally of Devastation +X Ace. Yeah, it gives XX +X gain Ace, no trample. But I'm pretty sure he can have enough creature to actually just pretty much kill everybody. So game 3, 2 games left, 1 qualifier, top 4 right after. So thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, like the video if you like it or you want to see more. You will hear my dog bark. She's super happy because mommy is back. So thank you everyone, and we'll see each other next game.